Our first guest is a legend in his own right. T. Graham Brown brought you hits like Don't Go to Strangers and Darlene, and has collaborated with some of your favorites like Tanya Tucker, who you just saw. And we're getting a preview of their new song today. Here he is, our man.
Yay!
Yes, you have an incredible history in music. It really is amazing. You started singing food jingles. We were just talking about this, Taco Bell.
I sang every product there is. Budweiser, Stroh's, Miller, Hardee's, KFC, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Coke. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I did that for 7 years. I did a lot of things. Every car and truck, oh boy, I did a bunch of them.
It's amazing. And now he is the latest Grand Ole Opry member. It's amazing. Congratulations. Yay. So happy for you. I hear you have to thank your wife, Sheila, for that. Sheila, boy. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be here. And man, she is here today, and I was lucky enough to meet her. But we do have to talk about your new album. It's a soul tribute album. Yep. 20 years almost in the making? Yeah, I've been wanting to do it a long time. It's called From Memphis to Muscle Shoals. We went down to Muscle Shoals and recorded 14 tracks of 60 soul songs that were either originally cut in Memphis or originally cut in Muscle Shoals, and got a bunch of friends on it, man. I was talking to Dwight Yoakam, and he asked me what I'd been up to, and I told him about this album, and he said, "Can I sing on it?" And I said, "Yeah, man, you can sing on it." So once he said yes, I thought, well, Winona would sound good on this one, and Tanya would sound good on this one, and Delbert McClinton, and Sam Moore from Sam and Dave, Eddie Floyd, Betty LaVette, Little Anthony from Little Anthony and the Imperials, Randy Houser, great Christian act, Zach Williams, just Sammy Hagar, a bunch of people are on it. Quality. And, okay, so you did talk about Tanya Tucker, and one of the songs, the first songs, you say is the greatest cheating song
there ever. At the dark end of the street. At the dark end of the street.
Talk a little bit about it and how it kind of came to be.
Dan Penn and Chip's moment. Just one that I thought we would, you know, Tanya and I go way back.
90s,
I love seeing that picture of her. She's wild. Well, I was at the opening of her bar downtown a few days ago, and we got up and sang. And we sang, one of the things we sang was a duet that we did in 1992 that was a big hit called Don't Go Out. So Tanya and I, we're on the same record label in the 80s. We go back to about 1984 together. So we've been like brothers and sisters, and Sheila and Tanya, we're all friends. Our son was born 2 weeks between Presley and Tanya's daughter, and so we just been friends ever since. And I wanted her on here, and they released it, and it's getting a lot of plays on Spotify and Pandora and Apple Music and all that stuff. I'm kind of dumb on how the industry works these days as far as getting your songs played, but I have a great manager, Cole Johnstone, who takes care of all that, and he told me we're doing great. So I'll take his word for it. Of course you are. Okay, everyone out there, I know they want to take a listen, so we're going to take a listen to you and Tanya's duet. It's fabulous.
Living in darkness to hide our wrong. You and me at the dark end of the street. You and me.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. That is what it's about. But, okay, so moving on. You had more than 300 appearances at the Grand Ole Opry. More than 300. I think I heard you going on 400 a couple days ago. We've been on there a lot. Yes. And
I've been going out there for 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah, we got a lot of appearances.
A lot of appearances, and this last one, it was a surprise. You had no idea. You were in the green room. Paint the picture. What happened?
Well, Vince Gill surprised. I have a show on Sirius XM. I've been doing about 5 years, and Sirius opened up a live music venue down in the Batman building. This is their new offices, and they wanted me to interview Vince in the live music venue and sing a few songs and talk to him for 30 minutes. And I said, yeah, that'll be great. So we went down there, and Vince and I are having our little, I've been knowing him 40 years, so we're very easy around each other. And he sang a couple, and I sang a couple, and I noticed the clock was, the 30 minutes was up, and I started saying, you know, wrapping it up and saying, well, Vince, we got to go. I know you got to be somewhere and all that. And he said, whoa, wait a minute. How many times you played the Grand Ole Opry? And I told him, he said, well, this has all been a setup. I'm here, the Opry sent me here to ask you to be a member, and I started crying, man, and Sheila was there, she started crying, and it was a beautiful moment. And then last Friday night, Vince inducted me, and it was just a wonderful experience. The Opry threw a big party for us, and I had friends even from high school, 50-something years ago, came up from Georgia. And it was just a wonderful experience, and we're so thankful and grateful, and we love the Grand Ole Opry, and it's just a beautiful thing, man.
Well-deserved.
It's a beautiful thing.
So well-deserved. Okay, really quick, we are going to wrap up, but where can everyone pre-order your music?
You can go to tgrahambrown.com.
Very good.
And pre-order From Memphis to Muscle Shoals. You can get order the vinyl also.
Oh.
We're gonna have vinyl. So go there. Actually, you can get any T. Graham Brown music at tgrahambrown.com. And our Facebook is under T. Graham Brown, Instagram, X, all that. But we keep our Facebook up, really a cool deal. So
very good.
Please visit us. And I love you, and thank you for having me on here.
I love you too. Thank you so much. You heard it here. T. Graham Brown, so amazing. We are so proud of him. There are so many great collaborations on this record. Again, pre-order it now, tgrahambrown.com.